In Britain, 1 in 4 people experience at least one diagnosed with a mental health problem in their lives. Mental health can affect people regardless of age, race, gender or social background. People with mental health problems need help and support to enable them to cope with their condition, as it can often bring them a feeling of loneliness, isolation and rejection. So whatever the extent of your condition, for people in Knaresborough, help is at hand. Orb Community Art is a registered charity based in Knaresborough. It is an exciting, innovating project that are committed to social inclusion and providing a supportive, creative, educational space for vulnerable individuals.
I'm manager of Orb and I was the founder of the organisation. Orb was started because I was working as mental health day services manager for social services, and we'd identified that there was a need for a service for younger people. The Orb facilities have developed over the years. We've got a fully functioning digital recording studio. We've got things like Cubase and Reason and various other computer-based programs for recording. We've also got professional quality DJing equipment, so it's the sort of stuff you'd get if you went into a club. So we've got CDJ 1000 Mark II decks for CD mixing and also vinyl mixing. We've also got Art Space at Orb, which is a opportunity for individuals to come in who are artists to professionally develop their artistic profile, usually online, but we've also done art exhibitions, and that they've gone really well, and we hope to develop that in the future. And we've recently, probably just over the past year, been working on a thing called Orb IT or Orbit, and that's using computers and the internet and other digital creative media to develop skills and engage with people that are coming in, and that ranges from people who are using the internet to look at a new car or a new guitar or whatever it might be, through to we've got a couple of people who are very keen on military history, so they come in and look at various campaigns together, that sort of thing. I think they're both ex-forces, so that's been working really well, and that's something we want to look at developing a bit more. We also, one of the important components of Orb is our provision of sound and lighting for community events. We've got a very high quality lighting and sound system, and the idea of that is it's partly social inclusion, but it's also opportunities for people to be involved in a community event as a sort of skilled member of a team. We also sort of associated with that really was we do a regular newsletter, so the people who come in have the opportunity to get involved in all aspects of that, and that could be coming to those events and taking photos, it could be writing a bit of a review of what happened, to actually putting that newsletter together. I mean, I suppose Orb broadly is it's about positive mental health, and it's about skill development, and those skills might be just getting into some sort of routine, so they've got meaningful activity to be involved in during the week. But it goes all the way through to people who've actually come through and built up their confidence and gone for jobs and gone on to get jobs or gone on to further training in local colleges and that sort of thing.
Orb have many skilled volunteers working within their volunteer programme. They help with the day-to-day running of the projects. They also play a large part in supporting the service users with the many different activities which Orb provide.
I'm the volunteering manager here at Orb. I'm basically responsible for the volunteering programme or the volunteering project here. Volunteers are an incredibly important part of the running of Orb as a charity.
Being a volunteer, you have to make sure that you're sort of committed, and you have to understand that you're not going to get paid, you're just going to get enjoyment out of your job because just of the rewards that you do when you're working with the people that are here.
We only have 2 fully paid members of staff. All our other services are delivered by volunteers and the skills that they can offer. So a huge amount of the running of the music studio, the art space, the computer facilities that we provide, and a lot of the work done for the outside events that we do as well is made possible by the presence of a large team of volunteers that help out in all those aspects.
I became a volunteer at the Orb because I went to the volunteer centre when I lost my job, and investigated a variety of different things that I'd be quite interested in, and thought that this was probably the best option. I studied drama for years and years, and I'm really, really interested in photography. And when I researched the Orb, I found out that that's what they were based on and what they do, so it would help. I
would really like to see a greater involvement of a greater number of volunteers, you know, both time and numbers. As I was saying, we're a small charity. We need volunteers to deliver our services, and the more people that we can get in with the widest range of talents, then, you know, the better for us as an organisation, the better for us, for our service users, and, you know, the more we'll be able to achieve.
It started out as kind of drop-in just to get out of the house and do stuff. But now I'm like painting here, using the space and using the studio. Got a band and play there and practice in the studio. As you can see, I've got all this space to work in as well.
I come here to record as a musician and sing, to facilitate the recording studio, and also as a practicing artist within the community I use the art space.
I come to practice the drums and to play with other people, just jam really. And I come on Tuesdays to learn the internet as well.
The future developments for Orb really are based around the new premises that we've moved into in the centre of Knaresborough. I think the new premises will give us a lot of possibilities within the building as well, not just the studio, but we need to do a new front to the building and put wheelchair accessible toilet. We're also wanting to develop things like the Orb IT service that we offer, because that seems to be very popular, and there are opportunities to extend that. So there's developing what we've currently got, including the Orb, the art space at Orb and that sort of thing, and help people to set their own art exhibitions up and that sort of thing. We also need to make as with all local charities, we need to make the thing more sustainable. So we're looking towards extending our service to more vulnerable people and providing a sort of support to a wider range of individuals, and also a wider range of activities on offer.
So come and join our very exciting project. Whether you be joining as a service user, where you can get involved in a variety of activities and live events, which then will hopefully help you develop your skills and build your confidence with the help of our multimedia faculties, or you can join as one of our volunteers, supporting the service user with the many activities at Orb and also at outside events. Orb provide a whole spectrum of opportunities which will hopefully help vulnerable people express and further themselves within the community. You can contact us at Orb Community Enterprise, Elephant and Castle Yard, off the street Knaresborough, North Yorkshire, HG5 0EQ, or you can telephone us on 01423 202028. That's 01423 202028. You can also email us at admin@orb-arts.org. That's admin@orbs-arts.org. And remember, we're here to help.